Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, why is it that every time they talk about Terry McLaurin contract, people are bringing up DK Metcalf? Like, what's up with all the pocket watching, dog? Pittsburgh Steelers paid DK Metcalf what they felt like DK Metcalf was worth. What the fuck do that got to do with Terry McLaurin and his worth? You know what I'm saying? If he want to get what DK Metcalf get, then go to Pittsburgh and see if they would pay you what they paid DK. I don't think nobody in the NFL is willing to pay Terry what he's asking for. You know what I'm saying? The Washington Commanders are not Pittsburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Pittsburgh might have been the only team that was willing to pay DK Metcalf that money. Right? So I think it's crazy for Terry to look at DK Metcalf and say, oh, I want to get paid more than him. Or first off, before I say that, well, I already said it, but did Terry say that, though? Did Terry McLaurin say, oh, I want to be paid more than DK Metcalf? Or is that what the media is saying, dog? Because they keep saying Terry want to get paid more. Did he say that out his mouth? Did Terry McLaurin out his mouth say, oh, I want to be paid more than DK Metcalf? Did he say that, bro? Like, what is y'all talking about, man? Secondly, DK is getting paid off of his potential. When you look at DK Metcalf, dog, he looked like the prototypical what you want a wide receiver want to look like. You know what I'm saying? He just looked like the prototypical what you want a wide receiver want to look like. Dog, Terry so far has had a better career than DK Metcalf. He's been more consistent, true indeed. But is Terry really better than DK Metcalf, shorty? Like, let's be honest about this shit. Yes, Terry McLaurin has had more 1,000-yard seasons. They came in the same year. Terry has had 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. I think DK Metcalf has only had 2, maybe 3. But also, Terry ain't never played with a true number 2 or number 1 receiver. DK Metcalf came into the league with Tyler Lockett. And then the Seattle drafted Jackson Smith and Jigba. Them are 2 studs at receiver that he has to share the ball with. Terry ain't never had to experience that. The closest Terry had to that was when we had Johan Dotson and Carson Wentz was our quarterback. And for whatever reason, Carson Wentz was throwing that ball to Johan Dotson more than Terry. You know? Secondly, or thirdly, or whatever. Fuck all that shit, but whatever. You say Terry is better than DK, and what I would say is DK has had 2 seasons with double-digit touchdowns. Terry has only had 1, and that was last season. At his max, DK had a season with 90 catches. Terry never had a season with 90 catches. Right? Also, in a separate season, not the same season where he got the 90 catches, but in a separate season, DK Metcalf had 1,300 receiving yards. Terry McLaurin never had 1,200. He never got out of 1,100 yards receiving. So, DK might have got paid for his potential and his ceiling. DK has shown that his ceiling is higher than Terry McLaurin's, man. And that's just a fact. DK had a season with 90 catches. Terry never did that. DK had a season with 1,300 receiving yards. Terry never did that. DK got 2 seasons with at least 10 touchdowns. Terry got 1. So when people say, yeah, Terry is better than DK, how is he better than DK Metcalf? Is he faster? Is he stronger? Is he bigger? Do he got more wiggle? Like, what makes Terry McLaurin better than DK Metcalf? Terry has been more consistent so far than DK, for sure. He's had the better career so far because he get 1,000 yards every year. DK only got like 2 or 3. But at their best, DK has shown that he could do more than Terry. I wouldn't say Terry is better than DK Metcalf. Let this season play out, then at the end of this season, see if you still be saying Terry is better than DK Metcalf. Let's be real out here. Another thing, man. When it comes to Commanders fans, man, I'm a Commanders fans, die hard, man. It seems like y'all cannot be non-biased, dog. Like, what y'all be talking about? Like, Brian Roberson, dog. Brian Roberson is a starter because he plays for the Commanders. Honestly, I don't think Brian Roberson is a starting running back on any other team in the NFL, bro. You know, I could be wrong, but he just don't got it, no? Like, come on, bro. You got somebody who's been in the league. He's going on his 4th season. He has yet to eclipse 1,000 yards. It was 16 games when he started. It's 17 games now. He still hasn't got 1,000 yards. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. I don't want to hear no excuses. If you haven't reached 1,000 yards as a starting running back and you going into your 4th year, like what running back has became a Hall of Famer in his first 3 years? He's under 1,000 yards, and now his 4th year on up, now he just balling out and beasting. Like who has done that, bro? Like, we seen what Brian Roberson can do. It's just not enough, man. And it's definitely not enough when you got a 7th round. Even though people keep saying 7th rounder, understand that Ja'Cory Crosby-Murray is only a 7th rounder because they didn't let him play his last season because he was ineligible. You know what I'm saying? They let him play the first game and he got over 100 yards. He was averaging 6 yards a carry and he scored a touchdown. Then they ain't let him play again until like that. Some type of all-star college game at the end of the season where he was player of the game and that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how these football players now be playing like 5-6 years in college and all that. Like, I don't understand that shit. But that's what they be doing now, some of them. So, you know, he played like 6 years in college. So that's why they didn't let him play that last year. Like, they just didn't. But the season before last, the 2020, but that'd be the 2023 season, Slim was a dog, man. I think he averaged over 6 yards a carry. I would have to look at his stats. He had like 1,300 yards or something like that. Averaged over 6 yards a carry. He was a beast, dog. He was a beast. And like I said, just off them 2 games he played last year, he was a beast. So he's not the regular 7th round pick, dog. Slim, if he would have played last season and he ain't have injuries, he probably would end up being like a 3rd round pick, 3rd or 4th. You know what I'm saying? And if he would have just balled out of control, he might have been even higher than that. So don't make it seem like Brian Roberson not as good as a 7th round pick. That's just not what it is. If them dudes was coming out the same year, like Ja'Cory probably would have got drafted over Brian Roberson, though. If Quinn was our coach when Brian Roberson got drafted, he probably wouldn't have drafted Brian Roberson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's a true starting running back in the NFL, man. He's not a true number 1 running back. He's not fast enough. He don't do nothing great, man. I think any running back that's a true number 1 that's trying to be great, it's something you have to do that's great. Either you got to be real fast, or you real powerful, or you real elusive, or you're behind a super offensive line. Now, honestly, you know what I'm saying? If they would have kept B-Rob, but he's still on the team, but if they let B-Rob play this season because of how good the offensive line is, Brian Roberson would get his man this year, man. If he's healthy, man, he definitely will get over 1,100 yards this year if he's our starting running back, because the offensive line going to be serious. That's just serious. But they don't want to give him that opportunity, bro. They got another running back that's faster, see the holes better, more explosive, low center of gravity, harder to tackle. Hey, there's no point in keeping him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just what it is, man. Terry's good. He's not great. I don't even know if I consider Brian Roberson good. He's like average. You know what I'm saying? And now the Commanders are on some shit where the level of play is higher now, dog. We not accepting average. You know what I'm saying? We not drafting a player and just, oh, because we drafted him, you know, we want to, we just gonna keep him, and no matter what happens, we just gonna, hey, we all in on this one player. We drafted him, even though he's not doing shit. We just gonna continuously give him a chance, opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Nah, bro, that's not how you win Super Bowls. We try and win Super Bowls. So we want the best of the best. And if you ain't producing, and if you arrogant with this shit, like I'm saying, that's another thing with Brian Roberson, man. Like earlier this season, when people was talking about drafting a running back, he made a comment and he was like, yeah, keep that same energy. As if like, nigga, you about to do some different shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you became a Super Saiyan all of a sudden. Like, what are you talking about? Keep the same energy. Like, we just want what's best for our team. That's just like with Jahan Dotson. When Jahan Dotson was here last season, you know, I guess he felt as though, like, yeah, he's the number 2 receiver, and that's just what it is, and his spot is safe. And, you know, he wasn't coming off. He just wasn't good enough. And, nah, your spot ain't safe, nigga. The people that's running our team now, they didn't draft these players, man. They didn't draft Brian Roberson. They didn't draft Terry McLaurin. They're not their players. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that loyalty. They on some new shit. They trying to make us Super Bowl champions. We trying to go to Super Bowl, dog. It's been too long, dog. So that's just what it is. Hey, you like my views? Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. Yeah, man. I like this. I think I'm gonna move here, so I'm about to move over here, dog. I just like how this shit look. Look at all this shit just look hitting, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be in DC. You don't have to be in the hoods, dog. Motherfuckers always bragging about being in some ghetto ass hoods that y'all didn't even pay for, like, you know what I'm saying? You only in the hood because your parents raised you there, nigga. You didn't choose that, nigga. If you had a choice, you would want to live in luxury, I would assume, nigga. Make that shit make sense. Honestly, bro, when people claim these shit, dog, like if you ain't paying bills in them hoods, I don't think you should be able to claim no neighborhood, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a child and you living with your mother talking about, yeah, this my hood because your mother stay in the neighborhood and you ain't paying no bills there, you ain't paying no taxes, nigga, that's not your hood, dog. You just live there because your parents got you there. If you a grown man and you claiming a neighborhood that you don't pay no bills, you're not paying no taxes, you're not adding to nothing to that community, nigga, that's not your hood, nigga. Stop claiming shit that you ain't. It's not yours. It's not yours, man. Spend some money, pay some taxes. Claim the shit where you stay at. Claim the shit where you live at. Claim the shit where you paying bills at. Claim the shit where you paying taxes at, nigga. Claim the shit that you actually own. Motherfuckers be claiming neighborhoods and don't be spending no money in them hoods outside of, you know, buying some weed in the street or hitting the corner stores or something, buying roll-ups or buying some liquor or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not adding to the community. Is that really your community? You outside and people's come and tell you to go, you go. Is it really your community? All right, y'all. Hold up, nah. It's cool, man. Early in the morning. What time is it? 8:25. Motherfuckers walking their dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there is ridiculous, dog. This trash should not be out here, man. This shit is ridiculous, dog. Come on, dog. Stop trashing our shit up. You clean this shit up, dog. And don't nobody care. Most of the people over here not even from over here. Most of the people that live over here is not from here, dog. Most of the people that live here is not from here. So it's a different level of concern, though. This trash and shit, people should be complaining about this. Look at that shit, though. Nobody's complaining about that shit. The fuck? Crazy. Just letting y'all see the city, man, because a lot of people show the city. You know, they only want to show hoods and ghettos and shit. I'm showing you that it's more to DC than hoods and ghettos, and it's more to DC than what the sightseers see and shit. You know, we got residential shit all over the city that's not hood and ghetto. You know what I'm saying? That ain't sightseer shit. This is all residential shit, man. Got the S Golf Joint with the stadium. Got the building, that's my building right there. You know what I'm saying? That's where the troops was right there 2 days ago. They was deep as shit right there. You know, they posted up right here, then they just walked down. And walked all around Potomac and South Capitol Street and all that shit. They was walking all around the Navy Yard and shit. And I ain't hear nothing about them pressing nobody. You know what I'm saying? What's up with all the stories from these out of town motherfuckers talking about they running up at people's houses, pulling them off their porches and all that shit? Like, shut that shit up, nigga. Look, I know I'm light-skinned, man. I know I am, dog. But I am a foundational black American, dog. And that's just what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feel no consequences, no repercussions or nothing from the federal people being put in the city and shit. And that's just what it is. You know, if you productive and you doing the right thing, like you're not worried about shit like that. But all right, y'all, this shit long as shit. Okay.